Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Gemini for August 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. If the reading resonates, then that's great, or even if parts of the message do, that's awesome. If the reading doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So I am reading this for Gemini, but obviously please take the roles however they best fit for you and your story, but please do not make it fit, okay? So I have already posted the general readings for August already on the channel, but I will be doing bonus readings for the general and for love at a later date, for love in relation to interaction with the channel, etc. So be on the lookout for those. Okay, so I'm just currently shuffling with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and we'll get straight into the reading. Okay, so for Gemini, please, Angels of Love and Light, can you please give us clear, concise messages for Gemini, for their love life, for August 2021? Thank you. Oh, okay. I will take it. Wow, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And true love. Oh my gosh, with reconciliation. Are you kidding? This is a romance of a lifetime. Wow. Give your relationship a chance. Somebody definitely wants you to give them a chance. I'm going to keep on getting cards on the table to see what's going on. What's going on here for Gemini, please? This is exciting. Ooh, okay. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wow. Okay, so we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path, and separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. With attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I'm going to pull one more. I just feel need to pull another one for Gemini, please. One more for August 2021. Oh, okay, do I take those? Yes, I will take those. So you deserve love, you are lovable, and let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Bottom of the deck, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture and deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And reconciliation. Give your relationship a chance. I'm getting this somebody who you have a very high level kind of soulmate, divine counterpart relationship with, who's potentially your true love, may not have necessarily shown you their feelings, and they're wanting to reconcile and ask for you to give them a second chance. But you could be in separation from this person right now, or potentially if you have been in each other's lives and had this realization of this particular connection, there's been some sort of trigger of sorts I'm getting that potentially you could be going into a separation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cards down and kind of look a bit further into the reading. Okay. So someone, you do not know this, but someone wants to express their love. They want to come forward towards you and express their love. Please take the roles however it is to you. Someone sees you as their true love, and they have a lot of romantic feelings for you. They're very attracted to you, and that eventually they will express these particular feelings. I feel like they feel like a magnet, you feel magnetic to each other. You have this insane kind of bond and chemistry with each other that just can't be explained, and this is potentially true love, and you may not necessarily have experienced it, or this person may not have experienced this before, or they have done, but they thought that they've had true love, but they're realizing that potentially they haven't experienced true love before, and that when they have this connection with you, that it will be worth waiting for. Potentially, you may go on a trip together. I'm getting here with the honeymoon card. You could go abroad. I'm getting Venice, because obviously these people are in the boats. Looks like Venice to me with the honeymoon, so you could be going to Venice That's really quite exciting. And potentially this person may say to you, look, do you fancy going away for a few days? And then they'll properly express how deeply they feel for you, that they actually see you as so much more with this true love energy than potentially they may have shown you previously. Because we had the deception card, so someone's definitely not shown their feelings or being so open potentially with their feelings. They may be very shy, or there could be some sort of delay in relation to showing their feelings due to religious factors or spiritual path. So I'm getting the sense they have this high attraction towards you and they want to show that, but potentially there could be like culture or religion or family members or even distance, like you could live at a distance from each other, that could be preventing them or feel like they're preventing them from seeing you in person so that they could actually express these particular feelings for you. So you may have gone, like potentially you could have also gone on a holiday recently, and it was just so beautiful and it was really worth waiting for. Like they may have just swept you off your feet and now you've had to go back into separation for the time being. And just kind of have this recognition that it's not like forever, like it's not, the separation isn't necessarily something that's going to be a long-term thing. It could be just for now. And it's having that faith that I'm getting this kind of sense of, oh, it's too good to be true. It all feels too good to be true. But it's like letting go of particular control issues of how things will move on forward for you, and having this sense of recognition that you are deserving of love, like you are lovable, and that they're not necessarily in separation or wanting to go from being in separation from you because you don't deserve love or that you're not worthy of them expressing their love. It's like having to remind yourself that you are deserving and that there are potentially material aspects I'm getting that could be in the way of things moving forward the way that you'd like to, with especially with this let go of control issues. Like things can eventually unfold naturally, but it's all down to basically like divine timing, especially here with divine timings at work in your love life here. It's worth waiting for. So I'm getting that quite strongly. So this separation may be like a little bit of a slight retreat for the moment, but I feel like it's a temporary thing. It's not something that is like, if you've recently got back together and then you're like, oh wow, I'm gonna have this separation. It could be just literally until someone gets their finances together, their stability right, or they have to heal something elsewhere that's got nothing to do with you. Could be to do with other family members, etc. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards to see if we can get some extra messages and clarity for you in relation to this reading. Okay. So what have we got here for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign for August. Okay. What have we got for Gemini? Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. And it kind of came out here sideways. So potentially factors that could be in your life could be to do with someone else in the mix completely that you're not expecting, that they may not necessarily have told you about. Yeah, self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work and self-appreciation. So potentially they are dealing with somebody else that you do not know about, that's got nothing to do with you. So it's like focusing on yourself. Like, just know that anything that triggers you is for you to kind of work on yourself, and you show that you are deserving of love, and that if you've been in separation and you've kind of been in communication with your person and then you kind of separate again, it's like having that strength and that confidence to kind of go, okay, well, I understand this is only temporary and I'm working on myself, and like not get stuck into thinking that oh, I'm being used or charmed by this person, when potentially it could be something completely different. Yeah, oh my goodness, look, like stability, security. You could be working on your stability, or they're having to work on themselves and their stability to be able to be more available to you, especially if they're dealing with someone else. Yeah, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. So they definitely have a block, or either you have a block, or they could be dealing with someone that has a codependent relationship with them that affects their stability, that they're trying to heal. But they're not happy with whoever they're dealing with, if this does resonate with a third party situation. But obviously we'll keep going. What else can you get for Gemini, please? Yeah, hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Bottom of the deck we have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Now it kind of came out sideways. So someone may feel like they can't take a chance with you as of yet because they're dealing with their finances, or they're having the recognition that if they had options, like they had this option with this other person, that they're no longer an option and they're focusing on themselves, they're working on themselves. Yeah, because they don't want to be in a codependent situation. But I'm going to keep going. What else can we get for Gemini? Lots of different messages here, guys, so please just take whatever resonates. Yeah, look at that. We have axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And it kind of came out here sideways and landed underneath the separation card, saying separation. So I'm getting the sense that you may feel like this person may be very quiet with you and that you're not deserving of love, and you know, when actually there could be some totally other, very innocent reason, or maybe not so innocent reason, as to why they're not able to deal with you right now, or able to be with you, as I'm saying, not as in deal with you, but as in to actually like give you their full attention, I'm getting. So you may feel abandoned by this person. This potentially could be a potential trigger for you to work on maybe abandonment issues, or this person has to work on that and stop the pattern so that they can come forward towards you. That could be the potential block as of right now. But you or your person will be ascending out of that, like transcending obstacles, going into a new phase, preparing yourselves for union eventually, because there's this passion, you know, this chemistry, this insane chemistry between you, and having fun. Like, yeah, there's potentially outdated thinking and conditioning. I'm getting the sense that if you're like, you may be replaying events over and over in your head, or your person is, about what's going on, and you know, do they feel the same way about me? And there's definitely a sense of like potential triggering here in relation to this, but you'll get closure from that eventually. What else? I'm going to pull, oh well, okay, I'm going to put that back. I'm going to pull one more, please, for Gemini, and then we'll get into the tarot. Gemini, please, for August 2021. Right, okay, that one has come out. So what have we got here? And it kind of come out reverse. Look at this. So we have chaser, the chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. I literally just said that about abandonment, and here it is on the table, and it's come out reverse, landed here. So you may have chased this person, and now having this realization that when you work on yourself, they'll eventually come round to you to express their love, and that they'll eventually chase you. But they could be dealing with an abandonment issue, or you have been. But in a codependent relationship, they could be dealing with something that they're trying to heal right now. So I'm going to take that there. And bottom of the deck, we have healthy choices. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. So you've decided, if this is a chaser, like chaser-runner dynamic to do with a divine counterpart, a twin flame or twin ray, etc., however you kind of resonate with that particular journey, but you may have stopped chasing this person, focusing on yourself, focusing on your self-care, and this person may be doing the same thing with this other person if they're dealing with a third party, working on themselves and their self-care. So you're both mirroring each other to then work on yourselves. And then look at this. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. It will be evolving, it will be growing, healing the inner child and growth. Like, how stunning this is. You know, we've got the ascension here, working on yourself here twice. You're deserving of love, having that, you know, I was saying earlier about abandonment issues potentially, you know. And then look at this, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to the ego. So the person who you're dealing with, they could potentially have been a runner, but now in ego, or listening to the ego, but they're transforming, they're coming out of that with the dragonfly and the butterfly, so that they can let go of this, so that they can move on forward to actually be with you. Yeah, it broke up the deck, and we've got the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So someone's transitioning out of potentially a third party cycle here, because we've got the girl with the snake, and then the snake wanting to come through. Wow. But obviously, please just take whatever resonates with you guys. And I just saw the clock as well as I broke up the deck again, and that's to do with taking time to heal and divine timing, etc. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull from the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck to see if we can get some extra messages and clarity for you guys, for Gemini, for August 2021. Obviously these love readings, these just my readings in general, obviously are timeless. They're linked down just for the dates purely for organisation purposes. So what can we get for Gemini, please? For one more, August 2021. For Gemini, please. Yeah, 3 of Wands, look at that. And this is like the long distance card, and it landed here on separation. So you both could be in temporary situation right now because of it. It could be a long distance relationship. You know, you both having, and it's landed here right on the religious factors and as well with the upbringing. And you know, you both could have different ethnicities or different cultures, or you live in different countries, or there's something else potentially. Maybe one of you has to emigrate to be with the other, like you're having to travel overseas to be able to come together. Like you may have had a temporary break, maybe in Venice, I'm getting, or like a little holiday away for a few days, and had this beautiful like romance and expression of love, and then you've had to go into separation, and this may trigger fear in you because you're like, oh, I've had this wonderful time, and you know, looking out at these waters going, well, will they come back? Are they going to come back to me? And I'm getting the sense that most likely, yes, they probably will. Like, look at this. The High Priestess, you know already intuitively that they're coming back towards you. You know this. You may feel like they haven't, like it's all secret and that things are not going to work out. But it's just like, trust your inner voice. Trust your intuition of what's telling you. Like, this particular reading may actually be given the guidance for you to know and recognize that actually there is a lot of love and passion here, and that there is true love here in divine timing, but it's letting go of control issues, that things may not necessarily work out. Like, look, it's being beautifully healed here with the star energy. You know that this is like star-crossed lovers. Like, intuitively you know that this love is like out of this world here with the star energy. That there is going to have this, you have this inner clarity and truth that potentially all that is needing right now is for you to focus on, you know, healing yourself and eventually have this beautiful, you know, getting together again. But there could be some sort of block, as in right now with the Two of Swords, of what you don't see. You know, there's some potential, some difficulty in a relationship or situationship to do with, that might have nothing to do with you whatsoever, that someone's had to go back to with the Six of Swords, but they may not have openly communicated to you about this, and that's why you may be panicking, like, but it's having trust and faith that everything will eventually work out here. Wow, strong message there for someone. Obviously somebody really needed to hear that. Okay. Potentially someone, this is also, is somebody leaving an unhealthy relationship, and we kind of got that with the Chaser being reversed, leaving a codependent relationship, girl with a snake wanted to come out, other person, other third party. doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a work, home, family situation. That could be third party interferences, or job or career. So what else can we get here, please, for Gemini? Gemini, please. Oh, lots of different cards there. I don't know if I'm going to take it all, but we've got the Knight of Swords here, kind of sideways. So there's potentially a block, like you're waiting for changes to happen. You're waiting for something to happen, or your person is waiting for something. You both want to kind of jump in, you know, feet first, as it were, but it's like making sure that you don't rush things so much that you needing to put the brakes on everything, so having to make sure that you're not controlling everything. So you will eventually have your new beginning in divine timing, but potentially right now there may be a block here with the Six of Wands in reverse. There's something else that may be in the midst here that you don't necessarily know about yet. Okay, so what else have we got here for Gemini, please? Look at this, the Devil energy, reversed. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag here with the Three of Wands energy. The Devil. So this person potentially could be dealing with a third party, or they're having to release toxic situations in their life, thought patterns, potentially. But also as well, this could also be you kind of up in your head too, being stressed. But you will eventually break free from that, or your person will break free from that. You will kind of, you know, they may be just trying to gain independence from a difficult situation that they're dealing with. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Devil energy, reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Like somebody has obviously been through a really tough time here. You know, this person's like the wounded warrior of what we don't see. So potentially your person is having to break free from a very difficult, toxic situation that they may not necessarily have said anything to you about. They've been wounded from previous relationships, and that has kind of prevented them from moving forward. That's why they may not necessarily have come forward towards you. They're trying to heal that. They're trying to heal themselves from that, though, with the Five of Cups in reverse. They want to be able to be open to romance, you know, and open to the idea of being with you, but potentially they're trying to heal from previous heartbreak if they have had to try to release themselves from a difficult, potentially toxic situation that you may not necessarily know about as of yet. So there's lots of messages, so please just take whatever resonates. So what have we got here for Gemini, please? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't make it up, guys. Look, you're gaining the truth, the clarity. They're healing themselves. They're healing themselves, or you're trying to heal yourself. Focus on your healing. You'll gain this clarity and truth about this particular love situation through the Seven of Cups in reverse of what we don't see. There's been major confusion, but you're going to gain the clarity I'm getting. You're gaining this particular clarity eventually here with the Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. You know, this kind of Ace of Swords here, like someone may be dealing with a toxic situation and they're having to speak up for themselves, and they've been, you know, bruised and what have you in a particular way, hopefully not physically, because we saw the Nine of Wands energy with the person with a bandage around their head, and they're having to heal themselves because they've gained some sort of clarity that if they were in a difficult situation that they're having to get themselves out of it. And here with the Seven of Cups of what you don't see, they're starting to recognise what actually is important for them in their love life and moving themselves forward. Oh, look, with the Nine of Wands, I literally have just been saying that. Oh my gosh. Like, this person, if this resonates, they may have, they've had a lot of difficulties that they've had to deal with. And they maybe if they feel they had to kind of, you know, keep their head in the sand, as it were. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't break free from this. Maybe, You know, maybe they got manipulated in a particular way. I mean, we don't know as of yet, obviously, but it's potentially here with the girl with the snake being charmed or used. Very possible. But obviously, please just take whatever resonates with you. But your person is gaining the truth, or you're gaining the truth, that potentially the reason they're actually retreating from a relationship with you is not really anything to do with you, but potentially to do with someone else or something else that you may not necessarily know of about. I'm going to take one more and then I'm going to close the reading for Gemini, please. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That was the moon. That looked like it. That's Pisces energy. That looked, this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with the swords, but look at that. Did you see that? The moon, it was like upright, like something is coming to light, something has been hidden, something that you do not necessarily have known. You intuitively know something, but you weren't for sure knowing. And then it flipped around and went back to being something cleared, like you're getting clarity on this. So release any anxiety about what's going on, because know that you're protected and you're safe, and the divine timing worth waiting for. You're being divinely guided and helped and assisted on your journey. You're gaining this truth and clarity that this is a very significant connection. You know, there has been difficulties and upset in relation to that, but it just because love is there, it's been hidden. But just know that things are working out for you and they're working for your favour. So it's just like, have patience. Have patience that things are working out, because they really are. They really are. So it's like, just gain balance in yourself and eventually you'll feel so much more positive. Just broke up the deck and we got the Hermit energy with Virgo. So just take time to go within, contemplate on your life and have this recognition that this could all just genuinely be to help you in your kind of ascension. I'm getting here with the ascending card. Wow, my goodness. Well, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed the reading. If it resonates, obviously please take whatever fits for you, you know, reverse the roles, etc. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. Please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And we'll hopefully catch you in the next one. So please take care. Bye for now.